know, to show our respect and to thank him and all the firemen who are willing to run into a burning building to save people and to save our structures. We're Buffalo strong. We've been through it this past year or and a half, but we're Buffalo strong, so we have to stand out here to be strong for our firefighters and people who serve the public.
A community remaining resilient after the death of a true hero. Buffalo firefighter Jason Arno is now in his eternal resting place. Good evening, I'm Fevin Cassahoon. A solemn day for the city of Buffalo was coming to a close. Thousands of people getting a chance to say a final farewell to Arno, who died battling a 4-alarm fire downtown on Main Street. Along the streets of Buffalo, mourners showed out as Arno's body was taken from Amagon Funeral Home to St. Joseph Cathedral and to his final resting place at Forest Lawn Cemetery. Inside the church, a service honoring his bravery and celebrating him as a friend, husband, and father included touching and heartfelt words from his brother and the firefighters he served with.
Every new day made memories for 100 lifetimes. And now I must close the book on so much of an unfinished story, his and ours together, and the beautiful future he shared with his precious wife and precious daughter.
To his fellow firefighters, compelled him to respond with his crew. That commitment led to firefighter Jason Arno making the ultimate sacrifice.
Over Arno's loss, weighing heavy on the city today and being met with an outpouring of love from his fellow firefighters near and far. A salute ending a somber week in Buffalo. Friday afternoon, fallen firefighter Jason Arno, whose name has been recognized all throughout Buffalo and beyond, being laid to rest. His family joined by the public and hundreds of firefighters. The firefighters' procession began at the Amagon Funeral Home, making its way through the city, passing Engine 2 where Arno served, and coming to an end at St. Joseph Cathedral. And on this emotional day for the Arnos, first responder community and city of Buffalo presents proof of a brotherhood extending far beyond the Queen City. And the snow was no match for those who were mourning.
Weather doesn't stop us. It's just the same thing with being a firefighter. The weather never stopped us from doing what we had to do. We just went out and we did the job.
Bill Shafts is with the Patriot Guard Riders Region 1 in Buffalo. He and the group of service members and veterans paying their respects to a life cut short.
We all know when we sign up for it, you can go in, but you don't have to come out. And unfortunately, he paid that ultimate sacrifice.
Making the nearly 400-mile trek, the Yonkers Fire Department expressing their condolences, showing the strength of what brotherhood truly means.
Internationally, we have a brotherhood of firefighters because things get real quick. And unfortunately for firefighter Arno, it didn't work out, sadly. So we're here to support and honor firefighter Arno.
Arno leaves behind a wife and a 3-year-old daughter and countless other family members and friends. While his family has lost a kind soul, they've also gained a community willing to be at the family's disposal.
The good is the family knows that they're not going through this alone. They will never go through this alone.
From 200 miles away, about a dozen firefighters from the Cleveland Fire Department making their way to Buffalo to pay their respects.
It's heartbreaking, and one of the reasons we're here because being in that environment, and hostile environment, when it goes down, only a fireman knows what it's like that he's going through at that moment. Okay, when you hear the transmission, you hear the cries and stuff like that, being in there, we lived it, we know it.
And a little closer to home, the Bergen Fire Department out of Genesee County knows firsthand what this gut-wrenching loss feels like.
We had a line of duty death in 2015, and we understand what it's like for the departments to go through and need the support from their community and their brotherhood.
The pain still fresh in many hearts, one that comes with solace, knowing that the man our community lost died protecting our community.
Sadly, it does happen very often. This is a very dangerous job, and what I would like to say is you can never know too much about a job that can kill you.